Flosstube friends. This video was a bit of a long time coming, wasn't it? I've been so busy, so busy. As you know, I've got right into my gardening, and the summer was here, so there was more gardening and too much good weather. So, and then I went away on my stitching retreat. So all those that have seen the upload video for the stitching retreat, so I was away. Then this week has just been a crazy week because it's my birthday week, along with working and sort of spending time with family. You know what it's like. You know, there's just not enough hours in the day. There's not enough time for me to do my hobbies and work. I need to hurry up and retire. That's what I need to do. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So we make do with the time that we do have. So seems as I'm off work today because I treated myself to a long weekend for my birthday, and the house is mine, just to me. Yeah, silent and quiet. Just birdies in the garden. I love it when it's like this. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to do my update video, of which I can't remember the last one that I did. It's got to have been June, July time, somewhere around there, maybe. So this is August, September. Yeah, August, September. I'm going to say that's how long this. So as I suggested in the last video, I didn't think a lot of stitching would happen. True to my word, a lot of stitching hasn't happened. But I thought I'd share with you what I have done, so that you know I've done something other than just sit around. So where to start? Let's start with the whips and get those over with first. So I haven't really worked on any of my major projects as such. When I say major projects, I mean my Heather and Earth design. So in my mind's eye, because I was getting so frustrated with the fact that everything seemed to be not getting stitched on, and what was getting stitched on, it didn't really look like I'd done anything with it. Obviously, then I was working, so commuting, I needed something small. So again, the big projects weren't getting touched. So I'm trying to make it so that I don't keep switching the projects out. It makes it so that at least I get a bit more progression on the bigger ones, and feel like I'm actually making a bit of a dent in them. So, where to start? So if we start with the Northern Expression Needleworks Twisted Band Sampler. I don't know where I'm holding things because I've got a new laptop, MacBook thing. But the problem is I can't quite tell where the camera is yet, so I haven't sussed that out. So that's it. Not in those colours, that's just where the printer went on a crazy printing mission. So where I can, again, I'll upload or put in a picture here so that you can see when you last saw it. I pulled out the Twisted Band Sampler because I fancied something a little different to stitch on. So this is where we got to. So here we are. So a bit more progression, but I keep messing it up. So I've had this out now for about 3 or 4 days. And in the last 3 or 4 days, for every line I've done, I've at least frogged it once. So don't ask me why. You'd think that this would be an easy one to follow, but for some bizarre reason, I don't even seem to be able to do that at the moment. So my concentration, or levels of concentration, are obviously a lot worse than I thought they were. So this band here, where is it? This band here, the gold band, this one here, I'd stitched down to about here. So, and it went across the page. So it went from page 3 to 4. Got all the way down to here before I realised that there was something wrong. So I had to frog the whole thing back out and start again. Exactly the same thing happened on this band here. The same thing happened on this band, so I frogged it back and then just redone it in one page because that one didn't go so well. And would you believe my luck, because I'm a total idiot, again, this afternoon, I've spent most of my afternoon stitching and I've gone and done it again. So let me see if I can show it to you. I told you, I don't know where the camera is. It's really difficult. So this band here, those bits are there, and I don't even know how, but I've managed to go off as I've gone down. So if I hold it like that, oh God, where are we? You'll see what I mean. So again, something else that needs to be frogged, and I need to redo a section of it. But I can't bother to frog it back out because I'm starting to get a bit frustrated with the fact that I keep messing it up. So I thought it needs a bit of time out because I'm obviously not concentrating on my bands well enough. Still really love that one, but it's just sometimes you've only got to go wrong in one area, and you don't really realise it because it's sort of, you go onto like an autopilot because it's a band sound, because it's just you constantly go. It's not until you get to the bottom or you get to a certain point you're like, hang on a minute, that doesn't look right. So yeah, so I'm a bit annoyed with that one right now. But hey, I'm not going to sweat it. These things happen, especially to me. I'm starting to get used to it. So the next one is my Mirabilia. Oh, my lovely lady. I've been devoting a lot more of my time to her because I really want her done and I really want her finished, but I'm starting to feel like I'm overkilled on her. So I thought, well, I stitched on her for a day and a half at the Stitchy Retreat and then put her away and got my twisted band sampler out. So to show you where I've got to, so it might not look like I've done much, but again, I'll update you with how far I have got in comparison to last time. So here she is. Let me move some stuff out of the way so that I can get her a bit closer. So we've got her head, we've got her body, we've got a bit of skirt, we've got a lot more skirt, and this is where we're up to. So we are starting to get to the bottom of the rather large dress. And those stitches there, where are they? Wrong side, Teresa. No, these stitches, just here. Those tiny little stitches, just there, are the starting of the tree. So at last, there is something other than the gorgeous lady. So I feel like I've actually made a dent in her. Although there's still a lot of more dress to go, it doesn't feel quite so daunting as it did. She's still far from done, far from finished. But I do feel like I've actually made some serious progress on her now. So, but again, I feel like I've overkilled on her. So I think she needs to go. I'm debating whether I should get her back out and, just completely focus my time on getting her done, or at least her dress, or whether I should cut myself some slack and get one of my Heaven and Earth designs out and just involve myself in changing of colours and, the odd stitch here and there. And I mean, that's one thing. I mean, I know I keep hankering on about it, but the difference between some of these other projects, like the Twisted Band Sampler and the Lovely Ladies, and there's no room for error, is there? If you do something wrong, you can see it. Whereas if I do one stitch in the wrong place on my Heaven and Earth designs, no one's going to see it. And if you can spot that out of all of those different stitches, well, good luck to you because you're a cleverer person than me. So I mean, I keep thinking maybe I should just get, Alternative Reality out or Grace Faces, just for a bit of a change. God, listen to me. I sound really like, can't really make up my mind what to do. But to be honest, I can't. What else have I been working on? Train project. So for those of you that know, when I went on my Stitchy retreat, it was all booked. I was going to go. Everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, something was wrong with my little dog Fudgy. And we ended up having to go an MRI scan done. That was the reason that I nearly didn't make it to the retreat, because the day that I was going to the retreat was the day that he was going for his MRI. Then he picked up and showed signs of some sort of improvement, so it was agreed that we would leave it till the Monday. So when I come back from the stitching retreat on the Monday, I took the dog to the to a place in Cambridge, which is about an hour and a half's drive away with my husband. And then we had to stay there all day waiting for the dog. So I thought, well, that's commuting. It's sort of the same. I didn't actually do it on the way in the car, but I did do it whilst we were sitting around with nothing better to do. So you've all seen this one before. So it's the High Heels collection by Soda Stitches. Oh God, Soda Stitches. I love these little shoes. And I started in the middle on this one, and this is where I've got to. So there you go. Oh God, Teresa, really? So there he is. She, it, shoe. So yeah. So a little bit of progress on that one. And I wasn't too sure at first until I put the back stitch in. Once I got the back stitch in, I was like, oh, actually, I quite like that. So yeah, so I've done a little bit on that. Not much, but a bit. And I'm starting to go back into London. Not tomorrow, but the day after. So I'm sure there's some stitching going on because I'm going to be back to the 4-hour commuting. So, what else? Fantasy sale. So, let me see if I can find the picture for you. It's the Lakeside Needlecraft sale. I can't show you a picture, can I? But that is sort of the mock-up for August, and this is September. And again, it's been fairly neglected. So obviously I showed you that I'd done my little Pegasus, but I have started on it. So this is my wizardy looking chappy. That's as far as he's got. So again, it's in need of some work, especially since as today is either the 26th or the 27th. I think it's the 26th today. You'd think that this laptop would tell me. No, I think it's the 26th today. And October's one comes out on the 1st. So there's not much chance of getting this done before then. So yeah, so again, a little bit of progress. Not a lot. Still like it though. It's a nice little cute thing to do when I'm, want to recline and relax. Although at the minute, I don't know what's going on with me. I just don't seem to be getting my head in the game. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Not been feeling so good lately. And with all my issues that have been going on, I've sort of had good days and bad days. The only problem with that is I tend to find that when I have bad days, the bad days aren't just days. They're sort of, it turns into a week or so. It takes me a week to get over and for it to calm down, for me to sort of feel healthy and normal again. So, but hey. So, enough of all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to get around to doing this. Not before the 1st of October. So, we will see. We will see whether I can actually get that. This isn't going to be done before the October one comes out. I know it isn't. So whilst I was away on the stitching retreat, there was a lovely lady who made, she made covers and bags and little pouches and stuff. So like I told you in the last video, I did do purchasing, couldn't help myself. Very little restraint as usual, but then that's not unusual. Let's move you. That's it. So this is my lovely embroidered project bag. Look at that. Look how gorgeous it is. You know when you see something, it's like, oh, I like that. And then look at the lining. The lining is like a purpley colour. And it's all nice and yay. Yeah, love it. Love my little bag. And it's perfect for this project. It fits lovely and it keeps it nice and neat and everything's in its place. I do like this everything in its place bit, because when you pack it away at the end of the day, it's all in its little bag. It's fabulous. I love it. It's so groovy. So, first purchase. I also mentioned on the on the last video that we did a fabric dyeing, our own little bit of fabric dyeing. The lady from Chromatic Alchemy. You know what I'm talking about. What is wrong with me today? Oh, people. You'd think that since as I haven't been doing videos very much, that I'll be able to get a video uploaded without me keep messing up even speech, wouldn't you? But hey ho, can't I? I'm going to put it down to age. All right, it's my age, ladies. Nothing else, just sheerly age. Okay, so we got to pick our fabric. We got told how to do it. We got demonstrated how to do it. She made it look amazingly simple. And then when we come to doing it, it was like, oh God, this is rather scary. So don't laugh at mine, all right? Because this is a first. And I didn't really want to go down the whole, oh, let's think about mixing colours to make another colour. So this is what I ended up with. This is my effort. So that is my, my dyed fabric. What I would actually put on it, I do not know. I have no idea what I would put on that. But the fact that I created it and it's grey and pink, I like it. I was thinking maybe I could use, one of them cork boards, wrap this around the cork board and then stick it on the wall and use it as like a pin board. I could do that instead of putting any stitching on it, couldn't I? What do you think? Yay? No? I don't know. Anyway, that's my little bit of hand dye fabric. Have to be honest with you. I know there's a lot of you that do your own and do sort of dabble in all that type of stuff. I think I'm going to leave mine to the professionals. It's my own personal thought. I like the way they do it, not the way I've done it. And of course, I couldn't help myself. I had to go on to Nifty Noodle Nannies and order some needle minders because I was feeling quite left out with everyone and their needle minders. So I have these. So we've got the autumn leaf, we've got the autumn owl, and we've got the little flower with sparkly in it, which again, rather like. I keep hearing noises outside. I think it's the birdies. Birdies are going crazy. Must be because the change in the weather. Still fairly mild and warm, but that's about it. Okay. That's it. That's all we've got. See? That's how very little I've done. But progress is progress, right? Well, it is as far as I'm concerned. Oh. There goes the phones. That means that I'm being summoned. So that peace and quiet I was just talking about, I think it just ended. So on that note, I'll end this video. So fingers crossed, people, that over the coming months, I'll be back to work, not in the garden so much because the weather won't be quite so nice, which means I'll be indoors stitching more, which means hopefully I will have more to show for you. Yeah. So until then, I hope you're all very well, and I hope you're all getting lots of stitching in and feeling all rather productive, and I'll see you in a month. So until then.